Hello and welcome to SportStars Unplugged, powered by PainPod. I'm your host, Shelly Horton, and I am super excited to chat to our next guest. She is a rising star when it comes to track sprinting, Jordi McMillan. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you run for a living, and my main question is why? Like, running's awful.
It's tough. I've been running 13 years now.
Yeah, wow. So when did you know that running was what you wanted to do?
Well, it was originally I was in like ballet and I wanted to dance when I was little. And then one of us, I think it was my reception school sports day, one of the other parents came up to my parents and said, "Hey, you should put her in little athletics. She's quick," because I won the reception to year 4 race in reception. So, yep, little me beat all the big kids. So we thought, yep. So that week I decided not to go to ballet and went to little athletics. And yeah, first race out there, I got told there was a young Indian girl out there and she was the quickest there. And they said, oh, if she can get close to her, she'll be certainly looking at a good innings in the future. And I beat her my first race. So I think it was ever since then, that first race I ever did, like that's what I wanted to do, the adrenaline.
A little fire in the belly.
Yeah, exactly. And I've loved it ever since. It's just been, I've just wanted more and more. And then just after that was the 2012 Olympics and just watching Sally Pearson win that gold medal, I just wanted to be there. So that's been my goal and I'm just working towards that. And it's just been such an amazing journey.
So if I watch Sally Pearson on Dancing with the Stars, that's my goal. We're very, very different.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you went from school sports to actually a professional athlete. Tell me a bit about your journey.
Yeah. So, well, I was always a very fast kid. I just had that talent. And then when I was about 9, my parents told me I wasn't allowed to start training till I was 9 because I wanted to be the best from such a young age. So I started training and I started getting better and I was state champion in the 1 and 2 and 400s back in the day each year. And then I ended up running in the Bay Sheffield and I won that at 14 years old as the youngest winner in the history. I think it's been 130 something or 140 years now, the youngest winner in history. And even at that age, I was one of the back markers because it's a handicap race. I was one of the back markers at such a young age. And I think it was from then I kind of went, oh, maybe I do have a bit more something.
You're not just fast, you're fast.
Yeah. And I broke the under 14s 200 meter state record and just missed the 100 because my age, I'd had my birthday the week before. So I was too old. So I was like, oh, that's okay. But yeah, I think that moment certainly did it for me and I've just excelled ever since. That really, I guess, sparked the fire and I've been so determined since then.
That's amazing. Now, you just got back from Europe, but you weren't just holidaying over there. What were you doing?
I was representing Australia.
Funny that. Tell me about it.
So I was competing in the England Under 20 Championships and the Mannheim Junior Gala. In England, I didn't really run as I'd hoped because I ended up getting sick, which was unfortunate. But in Germany, it was going to be a very tough race anyway because it was everyone from all the other countries there and it was just an amazing experience. And I didn't really run as I'd hoped there, but I did learn a lot from the Australian trip, which was to adapt and get used to any situation that you're thrown into and just be open to anything, which was awesome. And I'm so grateful that I got to achieve one of my dreams at such a young age. Yeah, to represent Australia, like that was like all I've ever wanted to do.
That's a big bucket list moment.
Yeah, it is.
So let's talk about your 5-year plan. Any other plans to represent Australia?
Yes, I would love, honestly, to go to the next Olympics, if not the one after that. World Championships is coming up this year. I don't think I'll quite get there this year because qualification period's finished, but I'm nominated for the World Indoor Championships for March next year now. So I just want to be a better athlete and reaching those goals of going to the Olympics.
Oh, I think you're going to get gold. I'm saying it right now. I'm putting money down.
Thank you.
Now, what's important to share is that it hasn't all been rainbows and unicorns. You've had a couple of tough times on this trip. So can you tell me a little bit about some of the bullying that you had to overcome?
Yeah, so just in the lead up to the Bay Sheffield, the year that I won, unfortunately, I was severely bullied by my own teammates and my coach. They leave me out of a lot of things. When we run a relay together, they would just leave me and I'd be there by myself. They wouldn't invite me to things. They'd do stuff behind my back, talk to me about behind my back, talk about me behind my back, sorry. And it was just horrible, and I didn't feel like I had any friends or like I belonged, and I got very suicidal, and I did a Facebook post saying I was done. I was over it. Coach read that. Coach called my dad and told me it was all my fault that I was like that. This was a week before the Bay Sheffield, and it was just horrible. Dad came home, me crying on the floor. It was not a pretty sight. I was ready to quit. I was ready to quit life, really. And I sat with my parents. They told me I didn't have to run Bay, but it was something I enjoyed doing. So winning that was almost a bit of a weight lifted off my shoulders because I felt like I needed it that week. And then a month later, I left that squad because I didn't want to be around that toxicity.
Yeah.
And then I started to improve again. I was just training with my dad. And then we thought, I should probably use another coach again. So we moved to another coach. I got severely sick for about 18 months and I wasn't improving anymore. So he also kicked me out of the squad because I wasn't improving. And it was just, he was also talking behind my back, behind my family's back as well, making up things about my family, which was not on. So it was really a blessing in disguise. But I was going to quit running then. I was over it. And then I started Surf Lifesaving, and that is really what saved my love for running because of the support in that community. And
so I just want to say I'm so sorry that happened to you, because it really could have not just ended your career but ended your life. And you need to know that you're not alone. There are a lot of people going through this. So thanks for sharing your story.
Yeah, no, pleasure.
And tell me about the different culture at Surf Lifesaving.
Oh my God, it's so different. I started off doing surf lifesaving here. I got invited by the Currumbin Vikings to do just Aussies with them. So I came up and got my bronze, and then COVID hit. And so I didn't really go back to surf. And then I thought after I was going to quit, I was like, I might just get into surf. It'll give me something to do on the weekends. Like my cousin goes to the local club, just Summerton Surf Lifesaving Club. And just from the moment we got there, they treated us like family. They were so supportive. Like my surf lifesaving coach, Alan, my teammates, just everyone in general at the club was amazing. Even people at Surf SA, they're just amazing. They just want you to succeed. There's no jealousy, no venomous culture there. And that's what I just love about it. It's just a bit more chilled than the athletic scene.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for just the difference.
Well, just also knowing that there is a difference out there, that it wasn't you.
Yeah.
And actually was the culture. So I'm so glad that you found that.
Yes.
So how did you become a PainPod ambassador?
We came up to watch the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and we were with some family friends. I think it was like a food market or just like a pop-up market in a random car park. And my mum just kind of went up to ask what it was. And then they started talking about my running and that they might be interested in working with me. I think that was 2018. And we've been working together since then, and it's just been so amazing, and just all the support and being able to share such an incredible product has been awesome.
And what's your favorite product?
BioVelt. I love it. I will literally lay there for hours with that thing on. Like, it's just so relaxing. Just makes me feel so happy inside.
Yeah, it's great.
Best feeling ever.
Now, what advice would you give to your younger self, knowing everything that you've been through?
Probably that you are a lot stronger than you think you are. Always be humble through everything. If you're winning, just stay humble. Your people will love you for your heart, not just your results. And who you are. You want people to love you for being approachable and kind. So just make sure you stay strong and humble.
I love that. I think you'll win a gold medal for running and a gold medal for being kind. So it's a win-win. So great chatting to you. I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see you on the podium. And we'll be back soon with another episode of SportStars Unplugged, powered by PainPod.